I'm literally in shock right now that that whole video that I just did on all those signs was deleted, and that really bothers me because there was some good messages in there that somebody needed. I wanted to finish up. I didn't want to hey exotic babe. Hey guys, I love you guys. Hey excuse you. I'm really like I'm upset that that got deleted, but we're gonna do another let me do some collective here. I'm gonna spend like 10-15 minutes on the collective here because whatever I just did just got deleted, all of it, and that makes me very upset because there was a lot of good messages in there, and that's why from here on out I just ordered my camera, like I ordered a few things, like I invested, you know, it wasn't cheap either, and that shit got me tight because I'm like, fuck, I was doing good without having to spend money, but you know, because I'm trying to save and get my shit together, but like, there's like, it's like I'm gonna get these like, you know, professional stuff so that I don't have to like deal with this phone cutting off and like the whole video being deleted. So what I want to do here for the collective, for you guys that are in the room right now that have joined me, I would love to, I do live readings on YouTube sometimes, you know. I actually am gonna start doing more of them. I have been like slacking on the YouTube part because like I'm not really looking to be like the next big YouTube star, you guys. Like, you know, I see some of these readers on there, and it's like once they start getting like 1 million subscribers and all that, I feel like they change. Like they start, I don't know, it's weird. And like I just want to be natural. Like I'm trying to do readings for people, for actual people. Like it's nice to do readings for the collective. Like right now, there's not a lot of people here. It's 30 people. I'm good. I feel like it's more connected. But like these YouTube things, like you guys gotta understand, like my mission is not to be like the next big YouTube star, blah, blah, blah. I want to, you know, help people. I want to heal people. You guys, I want to help people find their purpose. And I want people to know their power. And I'm not going to change. That's the thing about me, because you see, tomorrow somebody could come and be like, we want to do this with you and blah, blah, blah. And all you have to do is lie sometimes. I'd be like, no. No, I'd rather like do it real all the way from my heart, or I don't want to do it at all. I just don't want to be one of those like, so, oh my god, you guys, somebody here is like totally getting cheated on. Oh my god, that's like so horrible. Like, no, I want to be like, bro, like, your life calling, this is what you should be doing, blah, blah, blah. Because I deal with past life regression, man. I see Akashic records. I want to know your purpose so you can live it. And I will in between tell you a little bit of messages about this dude and that girl. But I'm always keep it 100% real. If I tell you this person's no good for you, stay away from them, you don't listen. Deny your spirit guides all you want. It's not me talking. It's like, I don't give a fuck who you stay with. Fuck, I don't give a fuck. All right, joy and transition, guys. So let's get into these readings. So I'm already picking up a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We got 26 and number 14. I'm going to do 2 separate ones so that we can have 2 different messages for let's do three. So we got the truth. Okay, see, and I was just talking about the truth, okay? I was just talking about the truth. So there's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here that is looking to balance their life right now. They're trying to find the joy and balance into their life. There's like a need to balance right now, right? And then there's again a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that discovered the truth and realize that, or there's somebody here who discovered or realized that this life that they want to live, it's gotta like, it's like they're needing to be like more real and transition into the person that they want to be. There is a Cancer popping up here, and somebody is going to be moving forward here from an indecisive feeling. If you've been feeling like your mind is kind of like back and forth, a little up and down right now, it's like, you know, I know a little bit about like the moon and the stars. I'm not like really an astrologist. If you want astrology, there's this girl, I don't know if she's still in here, the celestial astrologer. She knows her shit. Go follow her, ask her questions, you know, whatever it is that you need help with astrology wise, that's her. When it comes to mediumship and psychic intuition and stuff, that's what I do. But I will tell you right now, we are in a summer of retrogrades. I know that Pluto and Venus was just in retrograde, and Mercury is in retrograde now. A lot of retrogrades. What does that mean? The astrologer could tell you that that brings back a lot of things from the past. We have to examine ourselves, whether it be with love or communication or the things we really want out of life. This is the time that your soul will re-examine things and try to remember, this is the chance for you to start a new cycle. This is the chance for you to begin that new cycle. So if you've been in this energy of like the same thing over and over again, these retrogrades, like when they spin around, it's like you, like your body, like they spin around, you could go right back to where you were, or you can spin and get off the wheel and start the new journey. You have to know that, okay? Thank you, Natty. That's her right there. She knows more about astrology and stuff like that. And like, I love to connect and communicate with people from that do what I do. So anybody out there who like, you know, is doing what I'm doing and trying to help the greater good, I will promote them. All I don't give a fuck. I'm not everybody else to be like, I ain't telling nobody about them because they might, hey, Oxygen Edits. Because you know me, I don't hate on nobody. I just want you all to make it. Every one of you, if every one of you is a billionaire right now and you didn't give anybody $1, I'd be like, congratulations, you definitely deserved it in some form or another. Hating is like the most hilarious thing for me. Like, listen, everybody gets a turn on the Wheel of Fortune. Everybody. Natty, my darling, thank you, my baby. And also Gina, thank you guys also all use, and Resilience on Fire. She's been fucking dope with that. I love that shit. So I am gonna do tomorrow, I'm gonna post that on YouTube. I'm gonna go live because I haven't been going live on YouTube, and a lot of people can't go on Instagram, so I gotta get on YouTube tomorrow. Might even do it late tonight. I like doing late nights, like 1, 2 in the morning. Ooh, because all the energies are around. Oh my God, I be getting crazy messages. I like 1, 2 in the morning, bro. So there is somebody here who is defensive, like who's not trying to like be in love right now, right? So there's like a feeling of like not wanting to love. Thank you. I did grow a lot, man. I did change a lot. You know, that's the point of life. It's like the transitioning of the self. Your higher self starts to knock on the door over and over again. After a while, you just have to pay attention to it. So I was ignoring my higher self for a very long time. I was like, no, it's too deep right now. I'm just trying to have fun. Because that's what we do as people. Hi, Justin. Justin Collin, my love. Justin Collin was an original audience member on Bad Girls Club Reunion. Justin Collin, right there. He was a fucking audience person. If you see the part where I'm like, I'm gonna fly to LA and fuck you up, he's right there. He's like, no, actually, I'm yelling at Perez Hilton. That's the part. And he's like, oh, like you see his face. Like he is like the original, like OG gangster guy who was on there. It was funny. It's funny because I'll never forget his facial expression. He was like he jumped off his chair. Yo, I love it. All right. So, like I said, there's a movement forward. Yeah, actually, an Aries here is moving forward here. Is like the Fool energy. I would love to explain tarot to you guys. Like, I really would love that. So I would like to have a session with you guys where we could sit down and I could explain tarot to you in the way that I understand it. And it's the way I understand it. It's like a lot of tarot readers don't understand it the way I do. It's like insane. It's insane how somebody who made this up, they literally, like, people like the cult, this started off as a game, like a poker game, whatever, like a card game, and then it went into like the cult version, but then they started making it evil because people were using it for bad things. And but like this is the major archetypes of our own personal being. Okay, so there's 78 cards in the tarot, 22 are major arcanas. And the 22 major arcanas, you got things like the Ace of Cups, the Sun, the Fool, the Chariot. Now, you live all of these lives in a lifetime. You are experiencing all of these in a lifetime. You are every one of these archetypes in this lifetime. And the point is to get through these archetypes and then bring them all together. Be the High Priestess, be the Fool, be the Sun, be the Chariot, be the Ace of Cups, and bring them all into one characteristic so that you can be ultimately the person that you were born to be. Because what you were born to be is so powerful. I wish you guys would really see it inside of yourself. Because you're all so very powerful, you guys. You're all so very powerful. I wish you guys would see how powerful you are, because you are incredible beings. Look, listen, we are all light beings, okay? I'm going to pull a couple more cards, and then whoever wants to stick around, I got a message for you guys. If you guys want to hear it, I would love to, because I saw this in my dream, and I got up and wrote it down. So, okay, so there is an offer coming in from an Aries, Leo, or Sag. There will be some form of communication coming in. Some of you have been manifesting a new new person into your life. Some of you have been manifesting this communication to come in. You've been wanting it to come in. You've been manifesting it, and it's like on its way to you. Whatever you've been waiting for. Hold on a second, please. Whatever you have been waiting for, whatever it is that you've been thinking about, there is like this beautiful form of communication coming in, like this type of like it's like a communication, and like there's like a I'm telling you right now, I just feel like somebody's really gonna start brand new here. There's an offer coming in towards you, a brand new offer that is gonna actually make you very happy here. Okay, very, very happy. So if you've been dealing with a Leo or Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, so let's say you cut out Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, when they do come back in, or like there's a transition for you to move forward, there is a form of you wanting to like cut this person out. And for some of you, I feel like you do need to do that. But there is like this one person that's like, you're not giving somebody a chance because of a mistake they made. So you might want to give them a chance, right? We got the King of Wands and we got the Son of Wands and the Father of Wands looking at each other. So this might have to do with a child and a baby father or something like this. Give them a chance to see their child, I'm hearing. If you've been not keeping a kid away from them, but if you've been like doing something with like the kid, they wanted you to like give them another chance and like to give them a chance to be a father, I'm hearing. Okay, give them a chance, or like, you know, yeah. All right, so all right, real quick, because I got a client at 9. And what time is it right now? Anybody know the time? I got a booking at 9. I can't, you know, I don't make my clients wait. That's not how I work. So I got a few people today, but I'm gonna save those people for tomorrow. All right, so real quickly, it's 8:12. Okay, real quickly, I'm just gonna tell you guys something really quick. So, all right, so yeah, the tarot, I just did all that, and I'm really upset that those signs got deleted, but I guess I'll just redo them. I'm probably going to do each individual sign again later on YouTube. I have a lot of energy today, a lot of messages, so I have to let them all out. Okay. Just know this one thing right here. There's things that you're going through in your life right now, and there's 5 things that are holding you back. If you could just let go of these 5 things, you guys, and bear with me right now because this is great information. There's 5 hindrances, and I got this from the study of the Shaolin Temple, okay? And there's 5 hindrances, and hindrances are things that are holding you back and how to fix them. Challenges, everybody has a challenge in their personal journey. Everyone does. We all go through a challenge in our personal journey. So now, these are the challenges and the hindrances, things that are holding you back. You got sensual desire, not sexual, sensual desire, meaning temptations of all sorts that hold you back. Food, people, sex, materials, money, jewelry, the things that make you not focus on your goal, on your life's purpose, on what you want to accomplish in this lifetime. That is, if you have a goal and you're trying to go somewhere, let's say you're trying to climb the mountain, you're trying to climb that mountain, and on the way to that mountain, you only brought water and crackers and stuff with you, but you got to get to that mountain before it's dark. And on the way there, you see a restaurant on your right, people hanging out on the left, and you stop and you like interact with all this. You have to understand that those are the things, those are temptations. They're holding you back. So you got to learn to control those temptations and just get to your destination. And then later on, come back and examine all those things, okay? All right? Yeah, Cancer's posted already. It's posted on my Instagram, so you guys could check it. Because the other signs, fucking Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, they got deleted. So you got ill will and aversion. That's number 2. So sensual desire is number 1. Ill will and aversion is number 2. These are things that hold you back in life. Hating, disliking someone or something, and it gives you an excuse to quit. When you're doing something, you're like, oh, I'm supposed to get this job, but I don't like that bitch, so I'm not going to take it. I'm supposed to do this, but I don't like that. I don't like when it rains. I'm not going to walk outside right now. What if it rains? These are excuses stopping you from doing these things, okay? These are the 5 things that you need to get rid of out of your life in order for you to move forward. This is an ascension, an enlightenment. Dullness and heaviness. This is laziness, sleepiness, and depression. This is a hole you must get out of immediately. When you find yourself getting into it, completely take yourself out as quick as possible, okay? Do not, if you feel yourself getting down and getting depressed, stop yourself immediately and stop the depression, stop the dullness, stop the sleepiness. When you see yourself sleeping too much, stop sleeping so much. When you see, I know it's hard, Ida, I know it's hard. I've been there, babe. I've been there. I've been there in a way that you wouldn't even know. Like, it's bad. It was bad. I couldn't even get out of bed. That's how depressed I was at that time. It all started with one thought, though. I said one day, I remember being so depressed, you guys. This is very important right now. I remember, thank you, Oxygen Edits. I don't know what your name is. Tell me your name. I remember being so depressed at one point. I'm not kidding. I slit my wrists and everything, like, not wanting to die. I just didn't know what else to do. I needed someone to pay attention to me. Nobody was listening to me. And I was saying, I don't feel good. Something's wrong with me. Nobody was listening. You know, being around me, like, people were like, you'll be fine. It's nothing. You're okay. You'll get over it. And it was, like, really hard to get out of that. But I remember that one day that I got out of it. Hi, Quinn. I remember that one day I got out of it. I remember waking up that morning and going, like, I immediately, as soon as I woke up, those bad thoughts, I'm sad, I'm down, blah, 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 life sucks. I remember standing up and looking in the mirror and going to the bathroom, and I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, Florina, hello. Stop letting this happen. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? Don't cry. This is not, when I tell you my story, it's never to make you feel bad for me. It's to show you how I got out of it, and you can do the same thing. You're talking to somebody who was doing well, man. I had money. I was chilling. Everything was, if someone saw my life from the outside, they'd be like, bitch, your life is perfect. What are you crying about? But I was alone, and everyone around me I felt weird. Nobody loves me, really. It was just that kind of sense. And when you feel that way, whether you're in any situation, you're welcome. It's not easy to share a story, but it's easy for me now because I've already healed and I'm past it. And I want people to take what I've learned. And that is that day that started with a first thought, when I got my ass up out of bed and I said, Florina Kaya, you will not do this anymore. Because I know for a fact these are not your feelings. You are not a depressed person. You do not hate life. You are a positive person. So whatever this is that's holding you back, release it now. Today, I release you. Did it happen right away? Did I say, that's it, I feel better, I'm great? No, it took time. A week, 2 weeks, then I started feeling better and better. I forced myself to, when you're so depressed, you don't even want to take a shower, you know that feeling. I would go in the shower, turn the shower head on, and sit down and just, I don't want to, like, I would cry like that, like a baby, in the shower, running on me while I was alone and crying and begging for someone to just come and hold me. But I realized that I had to hold myself first, because no matter who came around to help me, all the therapists, psychiatrists, the drugs I did, all the people I slept with, all that stuff that you do to fill a void, no matter how many times you do it or who you do it with, it's never going to fill it. You're going to have to find the love within yourself, because without that, you will never get through it, ever. To be able to admit the things that I'm saying right now, if I've been through that and you're only going through a little bit, imagine being as bad as I got, to the point where I literally just wanted to die. And I'm sure everybody's felt like that once in a while. Understand, I went from a person who was taking a lot of different medications for ADHD, bipolar, all that. Today, I take nothing. I'm not telling nobody to stop their medication. You have to really be healed in another place to stop doing that. But it got to that point right now where I feel better and better and better every day. And today, it's 3 years later, and I'm going to tell you, 3 years ago, Florina was not me. I was a person who was dying. I was dying deep down inside first, because when you die deep down inside, you physically die with it. And then I started to feel good because I started to work on myself. I started to realize, wait a minute, I'm not crazy. I'm not depressed. I'm feeling energy. There's something about me that feels energy that other people don't. You understand that's an empathic thing? I ain't dying no more. Today I'm living all the way. And you know what's funny? I remember at that point, I was making 4 G's a night. I was making $4 grand a night. I was killing it, right? And I was not the least happiest I ever was in my life. The least happiest. because money doesn't buy happiness. So today, when I make money slowly, right? Slow and steady wins the race. When I make my little money slowly, I'm able to help my mother, take care of my daughter, pay for my own bills. I'm not like behind no more. Let me tell you something. When you get to that place, you guys, when you get to that place and you start to realize that all those materialistic things, all these people around you that act like they're your best friends, get the fuck out of here. None of them give a fuck. None of them called me and said, are you okay? I'm going to say, this is not out of anger. I'm talking to you guys because I want you to understand something. Understand the words that are coming out my mouth. None of those motherfuckers. That's right. Money don't buy happiness. It just makes you more of what you already are. Exactly. Money should enhance you, not make you. You make money. Money don't make you, boo. Let me tell you something. I want you to understand. I'm not telling nobody my story. I've been through something. I got through it. So I'm here. If I don't share this knowledge with you, how you ever going to know what it's like to get through it? You got to understand that everybody's going through something. And all those friends that you have around you, oh my God, I love you. Oh my God. They love you? Where the fuck are they at when you're not feeling right? Can you call them and be like, I'm not happy right now? And they'll be like, I'll be right there. If you don't have that in your life, then you need to let that go. And today I'm gonna tell you right now, I got the girls from Angel Squad and I'm still, working up to the friends thing. You know what I'm saying? Because me today, I'm more like boundaries. Like, if you're gonna be my friend, it's like we have to date for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta hang out with you a few times, feel your energy. I'm not just gonna let somebody come in my life and be like, you're my best friend. That was me back then. I love you too. I love you too. Nah, bitch. Like, this is the tryouts, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying out for my life right now, my life story. Anybody, and past me would be like, oh, fuck, I'm horny. Let me go sleep with a random guy. Not all the time, I wasn't like a whore or nothing, but I was, I got my shit in. You know what I mean? But today, this flow. Bro, I joke around about sex a lot. I'll be with a guy, be like, oh, dick, kick, cock, pussy. But really, in my heart, I'm like, I'm just a comedian. I'm funny. So people don't understand. But at the end of the day, I pick and choose who I allow into my body and my energy, my spirit. Because let me tell you something. You stick random dicks inside you. You don't know what spirit just got right back up in you, bitch. And yes, they fucking do travel like that, boo. Trust me, energetically, bad spirits love to get into people who are good. And while you're getting fucked, you're also getting spiritually fucked at the same time. So you need to block your energy from certain people. You ever been around a person? You joke around, and it's like all jokes and shit. At the end of the day, though, at the end of the night, it's like, all right, cool, we're here, we good, right? And there's no disrespect. Everybody has respect for each other, no matter what you're feeling. Look, I could be attracted to somebody and be like, I will fuck the shit out of you, right? And I'll be thinking it. I thought it a few times with a few people lately. But I had respect out the ass for somebody else, so I didn't do it, right? That there's like a situation, like I'm around you and your friends are around you, and I met you for the first time and your friend is there, and I sleep with your friend? What does that say about me? That whenever you bring me around, I'm just gonna fuck your friends? Like, bro, you cannot do that. You can't do that. You can't fucking do that. That's why I am remaining sexually inactive right now. Not because, listen, I would love to go get some good dick and go to sleep. I would love to. But the more I hold myself down and hold myself back and really focus on what I really want, the next person that comes around me and tries to offer me that, I'll be like, I'll know if they're for me or not because I'm protecting my energy and I'll be able to read their energy. Because you know why people get depressed and do all that? Because they're allowing too many energies around them and it's affecting their energy. It's all energy. Nikola Tesla, fucking Albert Einstein, every single one of them tells you the world is full of nothing but energy and vibrations. You have to surround yourself with the energy and the vibrations that are good for you, that are for you, for your spirit, for your soul, for your motherfucking moral value. You know what I'm saying? We all get lost in the dark. But let me tell you something. I thank the darkness every day because the darkness has helped me figure out who I was. Did anybody just see that orb? Nobody? I just saw it. It flew right across me. Okay. So the darkness has shown me a lot about myself. And let me tell you something, if I didn't go through those dark periods, I would never be the person I am today. So I'm grateful to the negative energies. I'm grateful to the positive energies, because without that darkness, I would have never known how beautiful it feels to be in the light. Never. I'd have just been in that darkness and that hole. Because even before I was in the darkness per se, that I literally walked through hell, as they say, in my subconscious, my mind. Even before that, I might have thought my life was perfect, but I was not living how I'm living now, which is connected to my spirit. Woke. Aware of everything, but not afraid of shit. You feel me? I know there's mad spirit around me right now, chilling. They're all over me. I get it. But I'm not afraid of it no more. That's the difference. Because when you gain knowledge, when they say knowledge is power, everyone out there, if you're afraid of a spider, do research on that spider and you'll know it won't fuck with you. If you're afraid of flying, do research on flying. How many people die flying? How many they don't? I'm going to tell you right now, knowledge is power for a reason, because when you know what you're afraid of, you no longer fear it because you know all about it. When you learn about what you're afraid of, how can you be in fear? Why do you think I have no fear for COVID? No fear for the government? I know how they work, man. I know how they work. I know how they work, man. I know, as well as the next, I don't know who else feels this way, but if you cannot see that we are all slaves to the system, but that doesn't mean we have to be slaves to ourselves subconsciously. Our consciousness does not have to be a slave as well as to the system that we are unfortunately banned to since the day we're born. Our social security numbers alone teach us that we are slaves. Why would they need us to have a number? So they can keep track of us. Why do they ask you your race, your this, your that? Every application, what's your race, what's your religion? Why? So that this way, if shit goes down, motherfucker, they know where to find the Muslims, they know where to find the whites, where to find the blacks. Are you joking me? We've been planned like this for so long. They've been planning on this for so fucking long. And another thing, when Donald Trump, I know you hate him, but when that motherfucker says stop giving the COVID test, why do you think he's saying that? He might be an idiot, but he blows up the spot of them a lot, which is why they don't like him and they keep making you hate him, because he's blowing up spots. You go get that fucking test up your nose, I can guarantee you they're putting COVID in your shit. You're welcome. Don't go get the COVID test. Do not get the vaccine. Don't be a fucking idiot, okay? Oh, I don't feel good. I've got a little cold. Let me go get the COVID test. Oh, yeah, you tested positive. Everyone who's getting it tested positive? Yeah, because like totally they have it in some of the tests and they don't in others. Really wake the fuck up. Listen, let me explain something to you. The number 33, right? The Freemason, the highest form of a Freemason you could be is number 33. That's the highest ranking. If you watch every single news radio thing, this is how they do it. They plan the pandemic, they scare the shit out of you, and then they come in and save us. And it's like, they create the chaos and they come in and fix it. And every news channel they have, they always come with 33 people. That's the Freemason for your ass. They're telling you something. Like, I laugh so fucking hard when people are like, 9/11 was done by Bin Laden. Bin Laden worked for the CIA. His name was like an American name. What are you talking about? How come every rich Jewish person that worked on 9/11, all of a sudden they didn't show up to work that day? Just a coincidence, Flo. Oh yeah, fuck a coincidence that 300 fucking people that were rich motherfuckers, Jewish or whatever the fuck they were, all of a sudden didn't show up to work? Why you think that is, bruh? Because they got fucking told, don't go to work that day because the 9/11 shit's going down. And just like with the COVID, let me tell you something. I hate to say this, but George Floyd had a Freemason tattoo on his chest. Did you know that? If COVID didn't kill enough people, what is the next thing that you think they're going to do? What? What do you think? If COVID didn't work, what do you think they're going to do? Did you know the guy that killed George Floyd? They have a picture of George Floyd attending his own funeral. That's a picture of him at his own funeral. You don't believe me? Research it. Don't come at me crazy and all that, because look, I believe 100%. Fuck what the cops doing. I don't agree with, that. I don't got to explain that shit to nobody. But let me tell you something. Also, I'm going to tell you right now, they knew what's the main thing that's bothering, especially black people. Why do you think they keep black people down? They were the first rich people in this world. Black people were the first rich everything. The richest king in the world, the first one ever that's known of was black. He was from Africa. And what happened? They came in, they took all his money, they oppressed him, and then they made them all think that they were worthless. Why? Because when somebody's that powerful, they're gonna take their power away. They're not stupid. Why do you think Hitler wanted to kill all the Jews? He saw them in numbers and he was like, they're growing, we gotta get rid of this race. When they see somebody get too powerful, they eliminate it. They saw the Muslims growing the same way, and they started to go up in their countries and be like, y'all motherfuckers are all gotta die. It's too many of you. When there's too many, they don't like it because they know if something goes down, all those people will get together. So the point is to stay together, to remain together, to stick together, because at the end of the day, when shit goes down, I don't want to be in the street talking about, oh, they're black, I can't go over there, they're white. Bitch, we gotta stick together. What are you talking about? They're doing this race separation thing for a reason, you guys. They do it for a reason. So if shit goes down, blacks will be against whites, whites will be against blacks, and then the Nazis will be against them. If they don't know, they know exactly what they're doing, you guys. You have to stay together. That's why I try to tell you all the time. Fuck all this. Stop listening to the media. Do your own research. Stop watching news that's already put up there, because that's all controlled by the Freemasons. Period. Rothschild, all them, they control that. So wake the fuck up and stop watching that shit. Stop listening to that shit. And let me tell you something. I know you all hate Donald Trump. I don't like him either as a person, but he blows up spots. That's why they don't like him. He blows up spots. He's trying to tell you guys, I know some shit that's going down. Even him, even every president. Don't ever, oh my God, this president was the best. That president was the best. They're all puppets. Every one of them is puppets on a string, okay? You're lucky Hillary didn't become president, because what you don't know about Hillary and the rest of those, and Joe Biden, that child molester, is that they were all in Pizzagate. Do you know what Pizzagate is? Pizzagate is an underground political party that's made with children. They had an actual location that was a pizzeria, but downstairs they had like a fucking torture chamber for children. Where else can you get children to go? To a pizzeria where there's games and do all that. They go inside, and then these parents that go in there, God bless them, God please forgive them, have mercy on their souls. They sell their children for a certain price. If you watch Joe Biden videos, these white women or something that's next to them, they'll have these little girls and they'll be next to Joe Biden, and he's always like grabbing them the wrong way, and you see the little girl and they're like their face. Just go research it, okay? You guys think like, oh, Joe Biden, he was with Clinton and everybody, we should vote for him. It doesn't matter who you vote for. Vote for yourselves. Vote for each other. Look out for yourselves. Look out for each other. Fuck these fucking... Jeff Epstein was a piece of shit, but at the same time, money does that to you, bro. Money does that to you. Why do you think Trump being the president had a fucking political thing, the campaign thing, and he didn't care that everybody would... What do you think? He doesn't know what's going on? Guys, think for a second. Why would President Trump have a campaign rally with people knowing that COVID is going on? They ain't no COVID, bitch. If people are getting sick, it's because they're not able to take the radiation from the 5G towers, okay? So whoever's in the city areas, a lot of those people, older people are dying. I wouldn't be surprised for a second if they're taking older people, saying they have COVID, and just letting them die in the hospital, or even giving them medication to kill them. Do you think they don't plant doctors in there and be like, yo, listen, we got to kill some people? And there's doctors that work with the Freemasons. That's their sacrifice. They do that as a initiation. That's their initiation. You know how gangs jump people to get in the gang? It's the same thing with the Freemasons. What do you think they gotta do to fucking get people in there? It's the Freemasons, motherfucker. What are you talking about? They have like ceremonies and rituals where they pretend to kill babies, bro. The Skull and Bones Association, the guy proved all of this. It's not a conspiracy. Conspiracy theorists are gonna laugh all the way to heaven when they're like, I already knew all this, and people are like, no. That 5G is strong, which is why I tell you guys, get your vibrations up, because those are frequencies. What is a vibration? Frequencies. So when you're listening to all this music, like I wanna kill myself, like that 485 megahertz, that's low and keeps you depressed, right? So like all that trap music you hear today for those young black kids and those young white boys trying to be all cool and shit, and you hear those low frequencies, those frequencies are keeping these kids depressed. I wanna take Xanax, I wanna die, Xanax, Molly, Percocet, and it's like that low frequency, it keeps them low and depressed and horrible. So what you need to do is raise your vibrations. I'm getting strong chest in my chest right now, which means I'm on target, and they can't believe I know all this. They're like, how the fuck does she know this? Like, they're like, my spirit guides right now are like, speak, speak, speak. You have to keep your vibrations high, because vibrations are nothing but frequencies, and what the 5G towers do is they release frequencies. Okay, so this is not, I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm telling you, raise your vibrations, meaning you got to be positive and raise your vibes, because whatever frequencies they throw at you, you will not be affected by it. Because if you see all of the symptoms of COVID and all the symptoms of radiation, the effects of radiation and COVID are the same exact thing. You're burning from the inside, basically. So you get a fever, you can't smell or taste anything. This is the signs of radiation. The people in Russia went through this when they went through that, what was it called? In Russia, that thing that happened. People were complaining about the same exact symptoms. It started with that, and then kids started being born with listen, Bill Gates right now, he's getting his virus, his chip ready for everybody to be chipped like fucking like animals. He's getting his chips right. Bill Gates is a fucking devil. Wake up. Just watch when he talks. He's like, we're planning on getting these vaccines. Bitch, you're planning on getting these vaccines, but you know they're in a chip? But I thought you didn't know what the vaccine was yet. So how do you know what the vaccines will look like? I'm so confused. So you don't know what they are, but you know what they are. But you don't know. Chernobyl. Thank you. So you don't know, I love you, Targa. You don't know what they are, but you have the vaccine ready in a chip, but you don't know what cures COVID, but you have the vaccine ready to be microchipped on people. So you don't know? I'm so confused. What do you fucking think, we're dumb? You think you don't? Bro, really listen to these people when they talk on TV. Really, really listen to them. Watch their facial expressions. You can see the fucking, it's like they're about to shapeshift right in front of us. Do not for a second don't think that aliens don't come down from another planet. Bad ones and good ones try to help us, and then the bad ones, there's gonna aliens gonna come invade the planet. Bitch, they done been invaded. We are invaded right now. Do you think that we had presidents and politicians when fucking Adam and Eve were around? Wake up, people. Like, bruh, ain't nobody out here stupid. You guys ain't dumb. I'm telling you right the fuck now. That's why you got to raise your vibrations, meditate, and stick together and stop hating each other. That's a big way they get us to fail in this world. Right now, if we don't do what we're supposed to do, the age of Aquarius, where we're supposed to, like the Mayans said, when everybody's like the world's gonna end, no, there was a new calendar. If you look at all the Mayan history, they have a calendar and a shift of cycles of life. There's a time for moving, a time for growing, a time for doing this, a time for having fun, a time for having fun, a time for being spiritual. So this is the time for us as a collective to get together as a whole and understand that we got to stop believing them and listen to us, each other. Okay? Like, there's people out there, I understand, like, you post things and you want to let people know. Stop posting shit like, it's the white people. Because you know what? If you look at me, you'll think I'm white, but I'm not like that. So please, like, and the same thing with white people, with black people, and with Spanish people and Chinese people. Stop putting people in categories because of their colors, race, creed, religion. Stop, because not all of us feel the same way, bitch. I'm nothing. I'm nothing without any of you. I'm a starseed, 100%. Listen, there's a wave of people. There was 3 waves. The first wave was in the 60s when everybody was like, free love, and they did all that. There's 3 waves. This is what the 3 waves are, if you don't know what that means. So, different groups of races of aliens. Okay, so you might think this is crazy, but this is what it is. Different groups of races of aliens have gotten together and picked 3 waves of generations of people to come down to Earth and to help change it and shift it and become a better place. The first wave was the 60s. The second wave was that, the Star Child and all these crystal kids and all that. And then this wave of the people, like, we starting to get a little hood, us light workers. Like, Nah, bitch, just like, yeah, because you know this new wave of light workers, it doesn't have a race, it doesn't have a gender, it doesn't have the way they speak, the way they act. It's none of that. This is a new wave of light workers, a new wave of Starseed children that were brought here to change the world. And so like the reason why a lot of us, and you too, because if you're here, I know. Yes, thank you, Rich, for real. For real. NASA's been saying that. Come on. You know what I posted like a month ago? Let me tell you. I posted like a month ago. I said, the next thing they're going to say to us is that aliens are trying to invade us. Meanwhile, they've been invaded us. The ones that are saying the aliens are trying to invade us are the ones who've already invaded us. And I posted that. And what was the next thing that somebody sent me? Look what NASA said, that aliens look like they might be posing a threat to us. That's their next ploy. Oh my God, the aliens are going to kill us. We have to fight them and kill them. Meanwhile, they're just doing what they did with the Mayans and with the Egyptians and with Leonardo da Vinci. Because if you look at Leonardo da Vinci's fucking paintings, he's got little fucking UFOs on them, okay? And all of the Mayans, they drew UFOs and Starship, and the star people came down and helped us. And meanwhile, they're like, oh no, they're evil. They enlightened you. They taught you how to be free and how to think for yourself. So that's evil, evil, evil. It's evil to advance yourself. That's what they make us think. It's evil to know, your destiny. It's easy. It's all evil. But meanwhile, they're the evil ones because they don't want us to advance. They don't want us to succeed. Understand that for yourself. Get it? Stay woke. Never in your life have fear, because fear is the number one way that they hold you down. Most starseed, most children of the earth that came here, that feel like they don't belong here, because I know a lot of you feel that way. I don't belong here. I feel like I'm in the wrong place. Because you are. You're not where this is not your home. This is where you're visiting to try and help other people. So if you went through struggles in your life, a lot of things that you don't understand why this is happening, why that's happening, it's because you're not used to this shit. You're used to like a life that's like totally has none of these problems. Like this is like the lowest vibrational place right here. This is the lowest, the densest. This is 144 density. It's like the lowest, okay? It's like 144, the lowest density we could be in. What's the matter? I'm a Bilali. I'm sorry. I'm just like, when I get into the messages, it's like so crazy. And nobody wants to hear you out, but it's okay. Let me tell you something. You don't have to, listen, you could lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it. So when I decided that finally, because this is why I was so miserable and depressed for like all those years, even when I was on TV and doing all this shit, I was miserable and depressed because I wasn't doing this, which is what I'm supposed to be doing, light working, telling people about what's going on, what's real, what's happening, how to find it. Raising your vibration, how do you do that? Through meditation. Why do you think all this new wave of raising your vibration is meditation, positive thoughts, affirmations, positive thinking, knowing your power, keeping positive things around you, your home being in a positivity. Vibrations, high vibrations come from positivity. The highest vibration that you could practice is gratefulness. That is the highest. Thank you, love. That is the highest vibration you could be at, is gratefulness. When you are grateful, man, let me tell you something. You ever seen like a bum, I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. A bum, a homeless person, I've seen them. They were so happy, and people are like, how could they be happy? They're homeless. I'm like, because they're not homeless in their mind. Like, for instance, when I was in jail, everyone around me was miserable. They were like, oh God, I'm in jail. I wasn't in jail in my mind, so I wasn't in jail. It's all about here. Like, you ever heard those people say, I spent 34 years wrongly accused and incarcerated, and how are you still so positive? Because I was free in my mind the whole time. Your mind is a wonderful place. It can either free you or trap you. Like the devil is not really a guy with horns and devil. He's your bad side, your negative thinking, your bad energy, okay? This is what the devil represents. Negative emotions, low vibrations. I just said what I thought about COVID. I don't believe that it's a virus because, first of all, they did a study and viruses are not alive. You can't spread something that's not alive. They've done tests before where they took actual flu and shot it into people and nobody got the flu. The flu is like, guys, I was in jail because I was really bad. I was doing a lot of illegal activities. How to stop negative thoughts? I do it by practicing every single day. First of all, because I go through things like sometimes, but I catch myself. As soon as a negative thought comes in, I immediately tell myself it's not for me. Don't cry, love. I think you and so anxious. I'm so anxious these moments and trying to free my mind from the bad side. I just don't know where to start. It starts with a thought. I am BL. It starts with a thought, okay? So that's how I started. It started with one thought where I wanted to be like positive. So, like, what was going on? I'm going to tell you right now, guys. I'm going to tell you if you're feeling that way, it is a big illusion. Thank you. Gratitude. Thank you. Yes, the third eye is open, all that. And let me tell you something. If you're feeling like the thoughts are negative and they just keep bombarding you, you have to look around your environment first. First thing I did was check my environment. Check your surroundings. See what it is around you that's making you uncomfortable. Then the best thing that I do, I write everything down, okay? So like I said, there's sensual desire. These are the things that could be holding you back. Sensual desire, ill will, aversion, dullness, restlessness, and skeptical doubt. So this is not believing in yourself, being lazy, like telling yourself I can't do it. Restlessness, when you won't relax and quiet the mind. It goes back and forth, up and down. Ill will, aversion, meaning hating on someone, hating on people, being jealous, envious. Those are so low vibrational. I've never been one of those low vibrational people. I've been more of the like hating myself. Like I'm a Virgo. I criticize myself, right? Exactly. So there's a card in the tarot that I love, and it's like the guy is sitting there and he's like all sad and depressed looking. I could show you right now. This is why I love tarot, you guys. This is why I do it, because it's so much of like it's our characters, what we are. So there's this thing in the tarot. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. And let me show you. This is like the glass half full, half empty scenario. So you're not seeing what's in. Okay, of course, and I can't find it when I really. Okay, see? Now look at this card. This is aspects are being. This is where tarot comes from. Look at this card. What do you see in front of there? Can you tell me? What do you see? What do you see right there? Do you guys see that? What's behind him? What's behind him? 2 cups that are what? Standing up. And what's here? 3 cups that are on the floor. What is the problem here? Oh, thank you, Miss Wonderful. I know, that's at 9. What is the problem here? What is this person doing that they should be doing? Can anybody answer what this person is doing wrong here? Look at this card and tell me, what is this person doing wrong? What are they looking at as opposed to what they should really see? Thank you, tell of you. Focusing on the fallen cups when there's 2 of them right behind him standing up. So if he just looks at those 2 standing up, that will help him lift the other cups. Do you get it? If he turns around and looks at those cups and says, oh, I got 2 cups standing up, he can then turn everything around and start picking up those cups. And instead of 2 standing cups, he'll have 5. So that is your mission. To whenever you see, from now on, when you feel down, I want you to imagine that picture. When you feel down, imagine this picture. Remember what Flo said. Turn around and look at the standing cups. Anytime you feel down, just stop for a second. As soon as that bad thought, listen, guys, don't even wait for it to creep in. Don't wait for the bad thought to create itself more. Stop it dead in its tracks. Stop it and go, wait a minute. Let me turn around. I got 2 cups standing up. I almost forgot. Let me turn around. I got 2 cups standing. I keep looking at the cups that fell. All I got to do is change my perspective. It's all perspective. It's like you could be having the worst day ever, right? You'd be like, oh man, everything's going wrong for me. But if you say to yourself, fuck it, I'm learning something from this, has to be, and you start laughing about it, you find it funny, like, I keep dropping my phone, I keep losing my keys, and you make it funny. It's your perspective of everything. So if this guy would change his perspective, then he will be happy. So from now on, when you feel down, I want you to legitimately stop that thought immediately, like dead in its track. I got it. Nope. Stop. Block it with your hand like this. Like imagine it being an energy coming at you. Stop the bad energy. Not today. Nope. I'm good. Whew, and it's going to be hard. You're going to like battle it for a second. It's going to go back and forth. Yeah, but you know that's wrong. You know that, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to have to fight that back. It's like, you know what? It's like, turn around and look at the standing cups, guys. listen, you speak stuff into existence. Let me tell you how powerful the mind is when you speak. As soon as you let out those words, and let's say you let out words and it's like, I'm stupid, and you're joking, it's not with an emotion behind it, so the universe won't listen to it. When you say things and it's filled with emotion, this is what the law of attraction is. So if you really imagine yourself living a good life and you feel it, not just imagine, I see myself in a big house. You have to feel yourself living in that big house. What is it going to feel like? What are the smells around you? That is the law of attraction, but it is also the law of distraction. So understand that when you feel and say something, I'm so stupid, and it comes with an emotion, the universe goes, oh, he thinks he's stupid. Let's make that come true. 100% words are spells. You not notice every witch, every all that. I don't know, but they all do that. Like they all do words. By the night I say to you, blah blah blah, and they always rhyme it. Why? Because it's emotion of words. Emotion. Like a person can speak something and it can make you feel a certain way. You ever had like someone who's an asshole be like, you're stupid anyway, you're fucking dumb bitch, nobody likes you, and something about their voice just like takes all your power from you? Because words are very powerful. I mean, if they're very powerful. Let me tell you how that's so powerful. I've gone to like, let's say Taco Bell or something. It might sound stupid to you, but this is a real thing. I've gone to like McDonald's and Taco Bell. And I've done this thing where I would talk a lot or like confuse the person behind the register, and every time they would give me like $100 change for like a $10 bill. And I would have to go back and be like, you gave me change for 100. I only gave you a 10. They were like, oh, I did? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Because they were spellbound. I was talking. They were just like, you know what I'm saying? And it's very, very true for this in relationships and love and work and jobs. When you go into a job interview, you want a job? If you go, oh God, I don't know if I'm going to get this. I really need this job. I'm so nervous. I'm so scared. You're not going to get that job because you just killed it for yourself. But if you go in there like this, you know why people sit like this, right? A lot of people like in interviews and things because it calms them, it centers them. This is centering yourself in yoga, in meditation. This is centering your energy. So when you step into a place where you feel nervous, first thing you got to do is imagine that interview going perfectly. And then when you walk in, play it out. It's like Shakespeare says it. We are all actors. We are all actors on a stage. We are all actors. What is the saying? He says, Shakespeare says, the world is a stage. We are merely actors in it. That's what he says. So what you need to understand is that you're playing a role right now. So what role do you want to play? We need extras. We need depressed people. We need everybody. But which role will you choose to play? I know I want to be kind of like the front person. You know, I want to have the good roles, the roles that mean something. It's meaningful. Like they don't just make me famous, but they're meaningful. They help people. I don't care about fame, none of that. Some people only care about that, so that's what they do. They imagine themselves being famous, not giving a fuck what anybody says. They just want to be rich and famous, right? But then there's people who want to play, like I want to play the role of helping people. What's your role? What do you want to play? Who do you want to be? Picture it, imagine it. Imagine it really. Who do you want to be? You know, and stop trying to heal everybody else before your ass is healed yourself, okay? Very important. You know what I'm saying, guys? Because I love you all, and I'm doing this for a reason. I will not stop, no matter what. This is my job. So people are like always like, thank you. I'm like, stop thanking me, because I'm grateful to you that I get to do this. So just take the message and run with it, and don't like try to like, I don't know, maybe I need to try it again. Go ahead, try it again. See, tell me how it works when you try the same thing. You know, madness is repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. That's legit madness, craziness. I love you too, Krista. That's madness. Repeating the same things over and over again and expecting different results. Okay? That's ridiculous. Like, nobody does that. Do I talk to any of the bad girls? Yeah, I talk to Amber. I mean, a lot of the girls, what can I say? They hate on me. But, you know, because I'm a G. But it's okay. Listen, I go with my vibrational type of people. You got to be a little bit of a G to be in my circle, you know what I mean? So like, because if you're not, then I'm going to have to like fucking be in charge of everything and make everything happen and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I need people who are on my level. So when we go places, I'm not always paying for everything, setting everything up. Like, come on, I need people. in my vibes. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Get people in your vibrations. I'm not rich. I'm not none of that. But it's like, I'm the type of person, when I go places, I like to have food. I like to have the music needs to be right. Like, it has to be good. Like, and then you get around people that are not your vibration and they're hating on you, or you feel that energy of hate, run. If you feel it, it's real, bro. If you are around people and you feel uncomfortable, why do you think that is? What, you just decided to be uncomfortable today? No, bro, that's your gut feeling. You know that saying, that go with your gut? Your gut is your intuition. Your intuition comes from here, okay? Sacral chakra, the root chakra, okay? Those are very connected, interconnected with your whole spiritual, intuitive being, okay? Pick your tribe, exactly. And once you find your tribe, stick with it. Don't try to make yourself fit in tribes that you know you ain't gonna fit. No, they're not for you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to live day by day, next take care of yourself. That's right, exactly. Hi, Kristen. I love that hand like that. All right, guys, I have a client at 9. I don't want to let her down because that's not what I do. I told her 9 o'clock. So I love you guys. Love and light to every single one of you. You guys are amazing. I love every one of you. Just remember to stay in your power, please. Please love yourselves first. And you see, Ida, thank you for saying that. If you feel like you got to lower your vibe to be with these people, you need to run. Run, bitch, run. You shouldn't have to lower your vibes for nobody. Okay? All right, I love you guys. I'm going to go take care of my client. Love and light to every one of you. I pray and wish that all of the angels and the spirit guides and the archangels and all our starseed family come down and help and heal us, every single one of you. Just open your heart to receive it. Ask them for your help. Ask them for healing. And I swear to God, they will come and they will start the process with you. Just ask for it. Just ask for it and it'll happen. I promise, okay? Run, Forrest, run. I love you, Miracle. Bye, guys. I love you guys. Bye. Boop, boop, boop. Bye, guys. I love you. Mwah. Good night. I might go on YouTube Live later. If I do, I'll post about it. I love you guys. I'll see you later, okay?